Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Rhonda here, and today I have another video for you guys. If you guys watch my morning routine video, you guys will see that I was in this shirt. I'm filming 3 videos in one day right now, so you guys might see a few videos of me in the same shirt. It's because these videos was filmed the same day. But with that being said, I hope you guys are staying well and safe out there and not getting sick because there's a virus going around right now. Actually, North Carolina is seeing where I live. Well, not the exact city, but there have been cases. But where I live in North Carolina, and we've been seeing a spike in flu cases. So yeah, I so hope you guys are staying away from the sickness and the germ as much as possible. But with that being said, let's get into this video. So this video is gonna be about me and why I am homeschooling, why I chose homeschool. So first, the first topic is going to be why am I homeschooled? So the school I went to when I was younger, which was another school located somewhere else, and I was in pre-K. Now the last school that I ever been to, like publicly, was an elementary school, which I got put in homeschool in 5th grade because just a lot of stuff was going on there, and also I get distracted easily. But a lot of stuff that went on at that school was not fair. It was certain things, like done. I don't want to go like in depth in it. But then my mom and I discovered homeschool. My parents and I discovered homeschool actually. And then this homeschool that was actually open. I was on a wait list for a few, I think weeks. But then me and my sister got in, and then later on my older sister got in. She graduated now actually back in 2024. I think it was 2024 if I'm not mistaken. But this particular school, I really like it because first of all, you don't have to get up and try to catch the bus or in the cold or all that other stuff if it's raining or anything like that. And another thing is you kind of can control your schedule, then you kind of can't. When I say kind of can control your schedule, like if you have like a test or something, like a quiz you have to take, you have, I think, within 7 days to take it before it affects your grade. And you also get multiple attempts on the quiz. So I think that's just a really good plus versus if you're in public school. I remember when I was in public school actually going, you only got like one attempt on your quiz, and if the teacher was nice then you got 2 attempts, but other than that you basically got one attempt. So whatever you got on that test, that's what you were sticking with, unless she gave extra credit or something, and that is very rare to do. Another reason why I like homeschool is it's more simple and more laid out, and you can control what you eat most of the, well, actually you can control what you eat because you're eating at home. You guys know what I'm saying, or you can get something out. Versus when you're in public school, either you're bringing food in a lunchbox from home or you're eating cafeteria food, which we all know cafeteria food is just not good. But other than that, you can really make some good food if you put your mind to it and you do it at your home. And you can sit in class and eat. And also, you gotta be on camera. Some teachers might enforce and some might not, but you gotta be on camera, especially the first 5 minutes of class. So the teachers can get attendance. The homeschool I do, you actually can see all your other classmates. You can talk with your other classmates on mic or chat, and you also can be on camera, and you also have your teachers. However, you're not sitting on like camera all day long. You just have like an hour or an hour and 30 minutes, or no, or an hour or 40 minutes of each class, if I'm not mistaken. And then after that, you have lessons you have to do each day. And you need at least 6 hours a day. And those lessons are pretty easy. They're pretty easy. They're laid out and everything. You also get a tutor as well, an online tutor. The only thing I would say is when it comes to testing, like if we have like state tests, like check-ins, then most of the time those are done at home. But like state tests, like the EOGs, EOCs, pre-ACTs, all those other stuff, you actually have to go to a hotel. Personally, I would not leak any hotel or where I live, um, unless you guys that's watching, you happen to live in the area. But I won't leak no hotel or anything that we go to for, security reasons and all that other stuff, and to keep people safe, especially with everything that's going on. And it's 2026, so we need to hope this year is a lot better than last year back in 2025. But other than that, speaking of which, since it's a new year, I do start a new semester. So I think I'm taking math 3, I think English, I think Spanish, if I'm not mistaken. Spanish or art, one of them I'm taking. I think it's more Spanish because I really want to learn Spanish. I think Spanish, I know very little Spanish and Chinese, and the only thing I know in Russian is Privyet, if I said that correct, which is hi or hello, one of them. And I learned that from my older sister because she loves learning different languages. But other than that, I'm really looking forward to learning Spanish because Spanish I mean, here in America, it's kind of nice to know Spanish because there's a lot of people of those nationalities that speak Spanish is actually in America, and I feel like it's really cool. When I was in public school, I had a few friends that was Spanish, and it was really nice. There was actually one friend I had since I was in kindergarten, and one time I got really sick. And he took me to the nurse because I was like literally really sick to the point I had to go home. I'm not gonna go in depth with that one, but just in case you guys are eating or anything. But other than that, yeah, I think homeschool is kind of like the best option, especially nowadays. It's much safer and more things are laid out. The pros and cons with being homeschool is obviously the pros. You get the you can manage your schedule most of the time. You can eat what you want. You can get multiple attempts on quizzes and all that other good stuff with that, and you also get an online tutor. You can schedule your tutor when you're free, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if the tutor that we have is 24 hours, but I know you can schedule a tutor when like you're free, and I get like longer due dates for like if you have a project or anything like that. Because yes, you still get projects, especially with art and stuff like that. You still have to like build sculptures and do different paintings or drawings and stuff like that for a grade. But the school also sends your materials to where you want it sent to. So depending on what course you're taking, then you can use those materials. So like you get science kits, all your books and stuff like that. And then you also have the online books on your school website as well. The cons, you can't see like your friends physically unless like you meet up and like get their numbers and stuff, but you need to have permission from your principal or counselor first to get someone else's number. Um, Obviously for safety reasons, especially with again everything that's going. We do have field trips. You can choose to go to the field trip or not. But most of the time when there's a field trip, some it's very rare to have live classes. Some teachers might cancel, some might still do live classes, but most of the time the teachers will cancel live class. And you do have we do have these things called outings, which basically they're field trips. Either they're online most of the time, not most of the time. If it is online, then most of the time you still have classes. But if there is one that's in person, some might have to travel. You might get lucky enough where it's gonna be in your city. One that we had was gonna be at an ice cream shop, and we was gonna go, but then it got canceled because that was around the time Hurricane Helene was going impacting North Carolina. We're going to impact North Carolina, so they go ahead and cancel that. And then sometimes the outings are selected by grade, and it says like on our little I can't remember, newsletter thing that they send in an email, because yes, you get your own email. You can email your teachers and get help if you need help, and you can also receive emails from the school from your teachers or principal or any new updates that's going on. Oh, which and you can still run for student council too. You can also get all that other good stuff there. I would say, I don't think the school that I'm with, they don't do um I think they don't do sports like in-person sports like football and basketball, all that stuff, that not that I heard of, because it do belongs to the state, and you have everybody, people from everywhere. And some of the time, most sometimes you can be we have teachers that's not even in North Carolina teaching. They're teaching in like in another state, but I think that is really cool. And the best thing about being homeschooled, you can literally go on vacation and still bring your laptop with you and still do classes like that. But let's get back with the con. Again, you can't see your friends unless there's like an outing or anything like that, and then you can if they go. But I think it's nice that they still do that. But sometimes there is a in-person outing and an online outing, but you don't have class. So it just depends on how your teachers feel or how it goes. Sometimes if the classes get canceled for some reason, there's an outing that was already due and that get canceled because they thought they was going to have a class, well, I mean an outing. So sometimes the teachers just won't put those classes back. If you're just gonna have like independent work you have to do, make sure everything is due or complete. Most of the time outings normally be on a Friday, so I think that is good. So it's basically like a day off, but then it's not a day off at the same time. So I'm looking, make sure I keep checking the time too. I'm almost at 10 minutes for this video. I don't want it to have it be don't want it to be too long, but let me see the next thing on my list. That was actually the ending of that video, that this video actually right here of the list. So yeah, it wasn't really much, but I just wanted to let you guys know why I'm homeschool, and it's gonna be really challenging, but I'm determined to do it. Filming for you guys and doing school, see how that work at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna film like I'm not gonna like film me like film my screen when I'm like in class or anything like that, because I don't want to get like other kids and stuff on camera and all that other stuff, and I don't know what's going to be actually too censored. Well, be sensitive, just because I don't, guys, you guys know what I'm saying. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one. I have one more video I have to film, literally one more, and I already have videos already scheduled for you guys. So I'm trying to keep them ahead for you guys in case the day I cannot film a video, or something happen, then I can have one out for you guys. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. I don't know what the point of me doing that was, but I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys will, God bless, stay safe out there, and yeah, I don't literally think there's nothing else. So let me get off here. See you guys. Peace.